Why did the first concentration camp of the Trump era have to be built in Florida?
Why is it so fitting that it's in Florida? Florida has been the place where Uncle Ron DeSantis has attempted to erase history by instituting policies in education that mean you're not allowed to learn or study certain things. You're not allowed to know about LGBTQ people, their history, their existence. Remember that whole fight over African American studies and whether or not it counts towards AP credit and everything else? That was like centered in Florida. Where did Moms for Liberty come from? Florida. Who is one of their biggest fans? Uncle Ron DeSantis. Book banning. Making sure certain books are not allowed. Let me put it this way. If you're not human, you don't get a history. If we don't consider you human, you don't get a history. If you're a black person who's under enslavement in this country, you don't have a history according to the enslaver because you're not a human. Why would we keep the records of who you are? Why would we be able to trace your life and family back to West Africa? You don't count. If you're not a human, you don't have a history. History is a human phenomenon, and only humans have the privilege of their history being recorded, remembered, recounted. In a concentration camp, you are treated inhumanely. The concentration camp is where your history is erased. It's where you're treated as not worthy of having a history. Uncle Ron has been trying for a decade to erase people who he doesn't deem worthy history. The concentration camp is where you literally do that. So it is so fitting that the first concentration camp of the Trump administration is in Florida and not somewhere else.